I'm going to make today's video a very short one for you guys, and this one is for everybody out there who wants to go the extra mile with keeping their equipment as clean as possible. If you guys notice, I'm trying to not use my shades as much because I've had requests for people that want me not to wear them, but I do like to wear them, so this is not going to be all the time. Anyways, so what I want to talk about today is keeping your pallets super clean. Now, I don't do this all the time because I don't have this problem where I have a buildup of glue and lint underneath my pallet peel, because I like to keep my edges all the way around nice and stuck. That way when you load the shirt, your pallet peel doesn't start like peeling back. And as soon as I start seeing this kind of buildup around my pallet or the edge of the pallet, I like to damp a rag with 480. So all I do is just stamp the rag, and then I scrub it until I see that lint go away. And it doesn't take that much of an effort to make it work. All you have to do is work it, and eventually it's gonna go away. So obviously, the more buildup you have, if you have a lot of buildup, all you can do is spray the 480 on there and let it sit for a couple minutes, or at least a minute or two, and eventually you're gonna end up with a clean board. So I like to keep my boards clean because I don't like my pallet peel to be peeling back, and also it makes everything much easier when you're printing. Little things like this can go a long way. You don't realize it. A lot of people don't even use pallet peel, so that just blows my mind because they have to warm up the pallet, damp it with some chemical, and then clean it off, and then you have to do that every time, which does not make any sense to me, but everybody's different. There is no perfect way on doing this. Whatever works for you is whatever works for you. This has been working for me, and it's been working great because having a clean shop, a clean environment, and going the extra mile with your equipment is only gonna make you like screen printing more and more. So if you take some of these tips in consideration over the period of time, you're gonna realize that when you come in and you start printing and you see that your station is clean, that your boards are clean, it's gonna give you like a special feeling to say, these shirts are gonna come out great. It's just gonna give you like that extra push that you might need that day to knock out a job or whatever it is that you need. So I encourage everybody to be as clean as possible. I mentioned earlier this week to keep your press as clean as possible as well. That way you keep your hands and your garments ink free, other than obviously the print that you're doing.